What up, homeboys? I'm gonna drop you a piece of news that is gonna shock you like a shaving machine is gonna shock you in the balls if you forget it plugged on and you go to the shower, you know? I did that, true story. Anyways, it just so happens that they leaked the next expansion for World of Warcraft. Or so they say. We're gonna see this leak and we're gonna see if it seems to be true or not. Posting on a throwaway for obvious reasons. The obvious reasons is he doesn't wanna get fired. Here it is, the actual leak, taken from a private game dev Discord last night. New expansion is straight up called the Dragon Isles. This is funny, the Dragon Isles are actually a zone that was supposed to be in Vanilla WoW, but they scrapped it. If I remember the interview well, they scrapped the zone because they wanted it to be full of dragons, so they had to make every part of the zone very big for dragons, and they ran into a bit of problems with that, so I wonder what they are gonna do about it now. They probably got technology to make something work out, but I wouldn't be surprised if they changed the entire concept of the zone. All marketing being put together has the tagline, Azeroth has awoken. Alright guys, this one is interesting. I don't know if you are into the lore of World of Warcraft at all, but basically the story is that Azeroth as a planet is actually a titan, like a freshborn titan that one day will awake. So, you know, titans are like gods in the World of Warcraft universe, and Azeroth, the planet, is a titan, a baby titan. So maybe that's what it has to do with this entire thing. New zone, the Dragon Isles. You know, they just mentioned it. New race, Black Dragons. I wonder what it would be like the Black Dragon spawn, you know, those humanoid dragons in New Verse? Doesn't sound like something cool. Like, how could you make a dragon people look cool? I hope they don't make it like some sort of anime furry thing. We cannot get more of those. New system, world shaping. Is it like gonna be a profession? Okay, they are gonna spoil the end of Shadowlands now. My browser is a little... there we go. In the fight with the jailer, Azeroth is raptured. It was already raptured when Sargeras stabbed it with a sword. What's the difference? We beat the jailer and we save the planet, but there's consequences. Some stay a while and listen. Events after the fight describe the state of Azeroth. Magni reverts back from a diamond. 9.2.5 pre-expansion event is being put together. It's huge. Lots of reused events like earthquakes or invasions, but also a massive time walking event that's being designed as a mini season of mastery, lots of Azeroth-centric dungeons and raids. Devs want players familiar with the history of Azeroth before 10.0, a big tour of events and lore. I think that's great, like people have been asking for it a long time, like people love time walking. Any expansion to time walking is probably gonna be great. Raids, Trogs, Quilboar, Mantid and Elemental invasions across most of Kalimdor, Eastern Kingdoms, Northrend and Pandaria. New world boss Garadon, son of Galakrond. Galakrond is one of the big bad dragons, right? I mean, if they are called the Dragon Isles, they are sure gonna have a bunch of dragons. I mean, that's to be expected. I don't think that's a shocker for anybody. New expansion 10.0 cinematic being put together is the biggest Blizzard has ever produced. What's the biggest, like the previous biggest one? I would like to see that to understand if it actually means something. Entire cinematic team has been developing this for over a year. All Shadowlands pre-rendered cinematics have been scrapped and the whole team is moved on to this. This is a love letter to Azeroth, mirrors of the original WoW launch cinematic, and ends with Azeroth being born. I don't know how to take this. I mean, can you really get something that is believable out of the cynical people that make this game now? Like, what is a love letter from a company that killed the game gonna be like? The sad reality is that the genius that made the WoW cinematic, like the launch cinematic, you know that you know what I'm talking about, the one with the bear and the dwarf with the gun, you know, everybody knows what that cinematic. But you know, I don't think something that good can come up again. I mean, I am open to being surprised. I hope I am surprised, but I don't think it's gonna be that good. You know, a bunch of money invested on a cinematic doesn't make it good. As a result of the Jailer's assault, Azeroth the Eternal is born from the World Soul. She's a dragon. Azeroth is a titan, it's on the story, everybody knows that. Azeroth is not a dragon, it's a titan. I think this is fake. I'm calling it. Guys, this guy doesn't even know the lore of the game he's trying to make a leak of. Azeroth is a titan, it's on the books, everybody knows Azeroth is supposed to be a titan. Titans are like giant people-shaped things, they are not dragons. I call BS on that one. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna have to keep entertaining this leak a little bit. Dragons are tied directly to Azeroth, who is sort of the dragon progenitor, also that's not true. As a result of the Jailers, never mind. Dragon souls, all world souls are unique and Azeroth's essence has indirectly shaped the planet for eons. Okay, that part is actually canonically true because they are titans. Titans! Not dragons, they are titans. Repeat to me. Teen Titans, you know? Not dragons. Titans. It's not the same. This guy doesn't know the difference, but you do. I know you do. Right? Azeroth is a character described sort of like Lilo from Fifth Element, I don't know what that is. A supreme being but with the mind of a child. Players need to help her unlock her powers to heal the planet. She is in a temple on Dragon Isles with Troll and Ration. Lots of Earthworlder lore as the three of them try to do what Deathwing couldn't. What Deathwing couldn't? Kill everybody? What they mean? Azeroth has her own talent tree, looks very much like the old school talent trees from Classic. I don't believe that. Again, I don't believe that. Blizzard has made it very clear over the last few years that they want to put rails on class customization. They really hate it when you make a build that's customizable. Like maybe they are gonna do some sort of Easter egg if this is true, but they would never like do the full-on talent system that we had in Vanilla WoW because hybrid specs and all that stuff, they really hate that. I don't know what this guy, because if this guy works at Blizzard, the guy that's doing the leak, I am pretty sure he doesn't understand the game, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see him say this and saying, oh, it's all just like Classic, but it's just the same icons and it has nothing to do with the system. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I am really 100% sure they would never make a customizable talent system that we had in Classic. For all you that don't know, in retail nowadays the talent system is like you got rails of talents, right? You got different rows of talents, sorry, and each row is for a particular thing. You got an AoE row, you got a single DPS row, and something like that. So you cannot make a truly specialized class like before. You cannot get all the AoE talents to make an AoE build. That doesn't work anymore. You can only get one AoE talent, one single target double talent, one survivability talent, and so on and so forth, you know? That's how it works now. And Blizzard did it on purpose. Blizzard wants it to be that way. So I do not think that is actually even true. Okay, but players can help her by training her via its tree. Each talent is also usable by players through the World Bond ability. Maybe, yeah, that's like the part that really proves me it's nothing like Classic WoW. Like, if every class is gonna have the same talents, they are probably not gonna be that useful, or they are gonna be like super general boring things like you walk 50% faster, because otherwise it will be like beyond broken and stupid. Like, can you imagine that one of the talents, the best talent, was a melee ability, like, I don't know, something that got you on close range, and all the mages got that? Like, imagine how it would destroy the balance, it would ruin the balance, dude. I don't see this happening. I really don't see it. I hope Blizzard is not that stupid. That's why I think this is not very true now. New abilities are like Covenant abilities, but no additional locked-in choices. Everyone gets the same abilities. Abilities have secondary effects depending on the zone you're in. One example is an ability like Abomination Limb that also works as a grapple hook. That's literally the DK ability. It's called Abomination Limb. What's that supposed to mean? So each class gets a different talent? Is that how it works? I don't get it. Maybe it's just a copy of the legendaries and this guy is like so beyond incompetent like every other Blizzard developer that really thinks this has anything to do with the classic talents. I don't know. Dragon Isle zones will change over time via world shaping, some pretty cool massive changes like a whole zone turning from a desert into a forest. Zone is heavily elf focused with night elves trying to discover a way to restore Teldrassil with Azeroth's help. You plant trees and tend to a huge forest there, like a massive version of the mob farm. I think it is funny that they mentioned the mob farm because in Pandaria that happened. What was that zone? But basically in Pandaria there was this zone that Garrosh just dropped the heart in a pit and the whole zone changed forever. That happened before in WoW. So you know, maybe that's what they are trying to say here. World shaping unlocks new abilities in each zone: water walking, flying, teleporting, spectral sight, treasure finding. Yeah, that's probably what they are saying, you know. The thing that the guy just said that is like just like the classic talents is just some random vanity stuff. Some older zones in Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor will be getting big updates during the expansion. I mean, if they are really gonna do content in there, it makes sense. I hope this is true, by the way. Like, I do not hate any part of this system so far. Like, I think the guy doesn't really know what classic talents are, and it has nothing to do with classic talents. But I do not hate this. It doesn't sound awful on paper. Again, on paper. Okay, let's see what are the Black Dragons. The Black Dragons work like Worgen. You can customize your dragon and humanoid appearances. Humanoid can be any race, including allied race. Extra customization options for humanoid form, including horns, tails, jewelry, scales, as well as effects like burning eyes and molten blood, which is a cool new effect. Weird. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a furry thing. Dragon form is mainly used for travel and two racial abilities. Story will explain why Black Dragons need to learn how to fight like mortals as one of the classes. Black Dragons can be warrior, mage, rogue, druid, hunter, warlock, priest, shaman and paladin. All the original WoW classes. Black Dragon, druid lore and shapeshift forms are super fun. What a valuable leak. Oh my god. The information that this guy leaked is gonna destroy the reputation of the company. Ration has been trying to restore the Black Dragonflight since Kada. Ration is the son of Deathwing, by the way. There was a quest with him in Pandaria for a ring, I think, or a cape. I forgot, something. Players are new dragons that Ration has been overseeing in the Dragon Isles. Ration has recruited, kidnapped class trainers from all over Azeroth to train this new flight. The Warlock trainer will cause some players to flip out. Oh my god, this leaks! Since the battle with Deathwing, all dragon aspects have been losing their magic. New dragons, the players, need to learn how to fight alongside mortal races to save their race. Ration's big thing is reversing the loss of magic from dragons completely and protecting his flight. So he's not gonna be a bad guy apparently. Doesn't seem like he's gonna be too evil. No big bad in 10.0, but there are infinite dragons, Netherwing and some new Dragon Isle specific product races. There's a pretty fun truck progenitor race that will actually be super advanced and intelligent. I mean, if this comes from a Blizzard employee, I also do not believe them because they said the same on the, what was it, the NPCs on the Island Conquest in BFA, and they were just normal NPCs that could jump. So you know, what their definition of very intelligent is kinda out there, guys. Sorry. Going back to similar, smaller zone, contained stories, big focus on discovery, soft rebooting Azeroth, the planet, and setting up future conflicts. I don't know, guys. Personally, if I had to bet, if you put a gun on my head and told me, what do you think, is this real? I would say no. I don't think these leaks are real. I know I am kind of the killer of the hype, But the lore in here, I know. Lore to Blizzard doesn't matter, alright? Blizzard never cared about the lore. And that's the thing. I get it, but Azeroth is mentioned a bunch of times. It's not even obscure lore that Azeroth is a damn titan and not a dragon, so it makes no damn sense. Like, yeah, they can retcon it. And you know, there's a bit of inconsistencies there. I really don't know. Another fun thing about this guy that posted the leak, he's banned. I wonder why he got banned. I don't know, probably for posting this. Let's see what people say. Why did he get banned? Blah 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 blah. He got banned within minutes of creating the post. Looks legit. As usual, I don't believe a word, but I admire the OP's imagination as it sounds pretty cool and not immediately bogus. I agree. Like, that's the whole thing. I don't know. To me, personally, I could react to it a lot longer, but you know, I'm not a strong reader and I'm kinda bored of the reactions. But to me, it doesn't sound plausible. I mean, yeah, Blizzard could come up with a stupid way of ruining the lore even more. They have done it in the past, I wouldn't be surprised. But this is fake. In my opinion, this is fake. I mean, also, I don't think there's anything like cool or exciting about these leaks. Like, you know, you get more talents, yay, legendaries. You get more zones, yeah, we get new zones every expansion. And the Dragon Isles, they were scrapped for a reason. They couldn't make a way to make them cool at work. Like, I don't remember the exact interview of the guy, but there's an episode of the Classic Cast with, you know, the podcast that S-Fan and Stay Safe had and all that stuff. They interviewed the guy that designed it, and he explained why they got scrapped. So, I don't know, that would be interesting to see if it really happens. But you know, guys, that's it for today. Subscribe and I'm gonna give you the follow-up on the news whenever they come up. I think this is probably gonna be denied by Blizzard. I don't know what usually happens on a false leak. But you know, we see these leaks all the time. And you know, they are rarely true. Famously, the Wrath of the Lich King expansion got leaked. That was for real. But usually those leaks are not true. Alright guys, see ya, behave!